Hello? Hi, Madura. This is Javier. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you yet. Mm.
Hello?
Hi, I can hear you now. How are you? This is Javier.
Hello?
Hi, Madura. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Right and clear.
Awesome.
Nice
Awesome.
to meet you. Nice to meet you. Really excited for our first meeting. My name is Javier. I'm going to be your mentor throughout the course. So first of all, congrats for taking this decision to invest in your skills, and I'm excited for you. How do I pronounce your name, Madura? Is it like that, Madura, or how?
Yes, you're pronouncing it right. It's Madhura.
Madura. All right, awesome. All
Yeah.
right. So
Nice
let
to meet
me.
you, Javier.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. All
Yeah.
right. So let me walk you through how the one-on-one works. First of all, welcome to the program. So these one-on-one calls, you can schedule one with me every week. Okay, it's not required for you to schedule one every week. So,
Okay.
but you have that option, right?
Okay.
So basically, the way it works, I'm required by Udacity to record each of these calls just for quality assurance. So just letting you know that this call is being recorded, right?
Okay.
Awesome. So I have this form that has some questions that I'm going to ask you, and after we answer the questions, we have some extra time for us to cover any questions you may have, any code you would like me to go over, run any tests. So that's how we spend our time during the call. All right.
Got it. Okay.
Awesome. So first of all, what is your email address?
So my email address is madhura.
MAV. This V or this V?
Uh, D. A D for dog.
Oh, D. All right. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hura.
URA. Oh,
Seven.
Madonna.
Yes. 711
711
at gmail.com.
at, let me change that, at gmail.com. All right.
Yes.
So what I have for you today is a learning plan. All right. So this learning plan has your starting date, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was August the 4th or something around that date.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So here you have in this column all the dates from the beginning of the program until 4 months forward. So it ends on December, right?
Got it.
Well,
Okay.
it ends on November, but you have 4 more weeks to catch up in case you need it, right?
Okay.
And it has all the suggested content focus. So as you can see, it has all the lessons planned out and how many days you should spend on each lesson. And for example, this then account lesson, 2 days, 2 days for this one, 3 days for this one. And it also tells you when you should start working on the project and when you should turn it in.
Okay.
So these are suggested dates. If you wish, you can progress faster than that, or you can take more time. But this is a great suggested pace. So I suggest you follow it or you try to beat it. Right?
Okay.
So after we end our call, I'm going to share this with you so that you have access to it. All
All
right.
right.
So today is August 8th. So right here. So you should be finishing or in the last lesson of the welcome course. And that leads us to our first question. How is your progress coming along in the program?
So let me give you a little bit of background as to when and why I took up this course. So
Sure.
actually, I had taken up this course earlier, like just about 4 months earlier.
Oh,
In which,
really?
yeah, I enrolled in the course, but I right after enrolling, I started with a full-time job,
Mm,
and I could not keep up the progress. I actually just was able to submit the first introductory project exploring the weather trends.
all
Uh,
right.
submitted that, and I took a couple of lessons after that, but I wasn't able to finish up with the course after just the first project. I couldn't do the second project, so I decided to enroll in the program again.
Okay.
So that's how I enrolled in again, as you can see on Sunday,
All
4th
right.
of August. And so since I had already submitted the first project earlier and I had studied it, I would be continuing. I would go through the notes and the content for the first project, but I would be continuing the work after that.
All right. So the first project it's already completed, and it shows in your classroom, right? It shows it has the check mark.
Yes, it does.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, and I'm so glad that you decided to enroll again. I think that's a great decision. So I'm going to write
Yeah.
here submitted. Awesome. Uh, so well, we have that in our advantage. So let me remember here. Already completed the first project. So you are completely on schedule. So the next question is, are there any changes we should make in your learning plan? And it doesn't seem like it, but how do you feel about this plan? For example, for this upcoming week, well, you have these 3 days that you don't need, but if you want, you can watch these videos again during these 2 days. And then on Monday, start the next unit and you can spend about 2 weeks and a half working on the next unit, and then
Okay.
you will start starting the next project. But how do you feel about the next week's plan, which is just reviewing these videos if you feel like it, and then starting the first Anaconda, Jupyter notebooks, and data analysis process lessons?
Yeah, I think it's a good plan for next week, since I would get the time to review the first module and move on to the second from next week. So I think that's a good plan. But I would also like to mention that I am also interested in learning the extracurricular section that is there in the nano degree program, namely the SQL and machine learning introductory course.
Right.
Yeah, so I would also like to include that in my schedule, and it would be great if you could advise on how I can fit that into this plan.
For sure, for sure. So let me show you. Okay, so this is the program when I went through the program. So yours is
Okay.
a little bit different because you're mentioning that the SQL course is now an extracurricular. Before it was part of unit number 3.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And the way but they decided to put it in as extracurricular because you don't need SQL for this project. So I think it was a good move. But as you can see, after you finish actually the lesson you're going to go through this week, the analysis process, after you finish the case studies, um, you can go over SQL. What I would do if I were you, I would try to power through these lessons, and instead of taking 3 weeks to finish this one, I would
Mm-hmm.
try to finish it in 2. So actually, let me do some math. All right. So
Yeah.
this for unit 2, it takes 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Okay, you have 4 weeks to complete this. I would suggest you finish it in 3 weeks. I think it's completely possible. Finish all the lessons and the project in 3 weeks, and I
Mm-hmm.
would spend one entire week going through the SQL course, which is awesome. You will love the SQL course. It was actually my favorite.
Oh, great. Yeah, so I really need to brush up on my SQL skills because I'm actively interviewing for
Oh,
job
okay.
roles right now. And I have mentioned that I've worked on SQL, which I have before, but that was a long time ago. So I
All
really
right. Oh no, no. In that case, the urgency is bigger. I don't know. I would spend, I don't know. Let's say, if you, how many days are you planning to study a week? Are you studying every day? How is your schedule?
Yeah, so I am planning to study every day for at least 1.5 hour to 2 hours. 2 hours is a little bit ambitious,
All right.
but I'm trying to study every day for like an hour and a half to 2 hours every day.
All right. So what I would do, I guess, is I would definitely keep on progressing through the lessons, through the main content, because when you pause it completely, what I've seen is that people just once they stop progressing through the main course, they get discouraged and they put it aside. So I would try to power through. For example, if this week you have three lessons, well, you should see some estimated times at the beginning of the lessons. Mine doesn't show them because it's already done, but it says something along the lines of 1 hour, 1 hour and a half to complete this one. So you should be able to finish this if you're studying every day, a lesson a day. I think it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would spend, I don't know, let's say from Monday to Thursday I would finish all these three, and Thursday till Sunday I would work on the first unit on SQL. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah, I would definitely spend like half of the week on the main course, half of the week on the SQL course, or flip it. Start with the SQL course and then the other.
Got
Um, but yeah, I think that's my advice.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, and I think it would be a good plan to keep working on both side by side.
Yes, for sure. And the cool thing about the SQL course that you will love is that it's super practical. For example, here in the basic SQL. So
Mhm.
basically you have a video text which it shows you like how to write some SQL queries. Let's say this video limit, how to use the limits.
Mhm.
The next one is just basically some queries that you need to write. And
Okay.
and you will have here a workspace where you can run your queries and see if they're right, and then
Mhm.
you'll have the solutions to compare them. So
Okay.
that's really cool, and you will
Awesome.
love this course.
That's great.
Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to write here spend half of the week studying the main contents of the course, and the other half of the week um, going through the SQL extracurricular. Awesome.
Yes.
All
Sounds.
right. So this is the first part of our meeting. Basically, what we're going to do in the first part of the meeting, we're going to go through your learning plan. I'm going to ask you is your progress coming along, if we need to make any changes to keep you on track. And after that, basically the question is, what can I help you with today? And here can be any questions you have about the lectures. If a part of your code is not working, we can go over your code. We can run some tests. So basically, this part is just for any questions related to content. We spend half of our meeting doing that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. All right. So today, I guess you don't have any questions yet. Sorry
No.
about the noises. Some construction work outside.
Oh no, that's fine.
But as you're progressing through the course, if you have a question, feel free to write it down on the student hub, and I
Mhm.
check these every day.
Okay.
And if it's some more complicated thing, maybe I will ask you to send me a screenshot of your code. And if you really want me to go over your code and run it together and maybe test it, the one-on-one call is the way to go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
Anything else I can help you with today?
No, I think that would be it. Thank you very much for putting together my study plan and also for incorporating the changes that I suggested.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So The last question is, do you feel like you can move forward now with this place where you were feeling challenged?
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right. Awesome. Okay. So good luck with the next unit. I think this next unit is really really cool, especially data analysis case studies. They're
Okay.
super practical, and the SQL course is really cool as well. So you will love those courses.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. I'm going to share this plan with you after we finish our call. I'm going to send it to this email address.
Okay. Perfect.
Awesome. Madhura, it was great talking to you. Welcome back to the course, and
Thank you very much.
we'll
It
be
was
in
great
touch.
talking to you as well.
All right. Have a good one.
Yeah. Bye bye.